awesome morning, magnificent afternoon, and wonderful evening. I am back, at least for today. I have a voice. Actually, I thought I had a better voice than what I have. But as you see, it may not hold up the whole time. We're going to find out in a moment. And I'm making Huang a co-host because I forgot to do that. And we are going to get the show on the road for all of you to come and join me. There is someone in the waiting room. We need her name, not her mom's name. So could you ask her to give us her name? And everyone, this show is not directed for any one single person. It's for everyone to join us and be a part of it. And for that reason, you don't need to call and ask me for any type of information to come to the show. You just need to come. And Rajama, please put in your name and not your mom's name, or I will remove you. You may not be here with that name. You must have your name. If you want, you can type it in the chat and we will fix it. But you may not be here with your mom's name. I'm sorry. Type it in the chat and I will change your name for you. We're here to speak with you guys in English and have fun doing it. Huang, I think came back a little early, so I may not be able to do this whole show. We shall see. I am going to be asking some people from the United States to possibly do some talking for me if I hear from someone. Anyone, thank you for changing your name. I appreciate it. My voice is going, so we'll see how much time you'll get to talk to me, but we will take it as it goes. And if you want to be a part of this show, just come in. I am not requiring registration today because we're trying to figure out what the problem is. Some people are having trouble coming without registration. So I'm figuring out what's going on. Remember, you don't come here because you speak perfect English. You come here because you want to learn or you want to be more confident speaking English. You're here to make mistakes. You're here to learn, and you can only learn when you make mistakes. I'm not perfect. And I have been speaking English for a rather long time in my life. I started speaking English. But many of you from other countries have been taught that you can read and write, and you read and write beautifully. I get these really wonderful messages. And then they say, but I cannot speak English. That's not true. You can speak English. Because when you were you born speaking your regular language? No. About 2 years, when you were 2 years old, you began speaking. And you made mistakes like everyone. And because you made those mistakes, you learned to speak. And then when you were 5 or 6, you began reading a little. Some children start earlier. I don't think you need to start earlier. You began to read. And then when you were about 8 or 9, you began to really write in your own language. So what you learn in your other countries is backwards. Speaking comes first. You can read and write, you can speak. And I remember Ray Hanawa was saying that to me when he first asked me to do this show. And he said, "Do you read and write English?" And I said, "Yeah, I've been doing that all my life." So, "Do you speak English?" And I said, "Yeah, that's my language." And then he said, "Why can't you teach it?" I'm not teaching you, I'm helping you gain the confidence to speak. And that's why you come to the show. Please share this show out to your friends and family and share it out so people know that we're here. I've been away for about a week, actually a complete week. I hope to be back tomorrow. We'll see how my voice holds up today. And come and speak. There are three very simple rules for you to keep in mind. When you come, if you're a boy or a man, please turn on your camera. Having your camera on allows you to grow the confidence. It allows me to see you. And if I can see you, sometimes I may not understand you, but your facial expressions will help me understand you. It's how I work with Halong, actually. Sometimes I need to listen to her, but also watch her facial expression to make sure I understand her. So please have your camera on. If you're a lady from Pakistan and only if your family says you cannot come with your camera on, you must have your camera on. Again, it's how you grow your confidence. Don't be afraid, "Oh, I'm going to make a mistake and everyone's going to laugh at me." Take it and trust me on this. No one cares. You can make as many mistakes as you want, and no one really cares about the mistakes you make. Number 2, when you come, please keep your microphone off until I ask you or Halong asks you to open it up. That way we have clear communication with very few people, very little noise in the background. Remember, you want to be heard. So if you're coming from a place where there's a lot of noise, we will remove you. You need to be quiet when you come so you can clearly hear us and we can clearly hear you. And the last 2 things are a reminder: you are representing your country. And when you are representing your country, you want to look appropriate. That means you're dressed appropriately. Halong's dressed appropriately. This young child, Carla, is dressed appropriately. Make sure you are wearing appropriate clothing, no underwear. And the last but least thing is, please do not come if you are laying in bed. Sit up straight. Now, if your doctor tells you you need to lay in bed, that's another story. And we will allow people that. But if the doctor doesn't say that you should be laying in bed and you're doing it because you're being lazy, which I feel like today, but I can't do it when I'm here, please stop being lazy and just sit up straight. I understand what it's like to be lazy. I get that way too. But when you're here, you're in a classroom and you sit up straight. Having said that, Huang, I do need to get this shared on my timeline. Please take over, introduce yourself. It's been a while, Huang. People may have forgotten you. I doubt it, but you never know what people remember and don't remember. Go on, Huang.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Carla. Yes, thank you for having me to the show today. Thank you so much. So, I'm speaking from Vietnam. Yes, so my name is Huong. Don't forget my name, even it's a Vietnamese name.
Do you really think people will forget you, Huang?
Just kidding. Yeah.
Yeah, Huang, go on.
Yes, I'm a teacher, a lecturer in a university in Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. Yes, I really love teaching and supporting people, especially Carla. If I get the chance, I will jump in her section immediately. Yeah, I can say. But when I have to manage, yeah, my schedule as well, it's very convenient for me because at night if her show on day I am afraid that I'm not able to support her because my teaching but it's at night I can jump in, I can be next to her as much as I can. So thank you for that. And apart from that, I really love and speaking English with international people, especially today, our show for people 20 years old and younger. So that's a beautiful connection with our young generations. Thank you for that. Thank you for creating this. And I mean, like your consistency to organize a meeting because I know that you are facing some problems with your throat. Yes. Thank you, Carla.
Well, I am proud to have you, and I'm glad that you are here, Huang. And it's nice to be back. We'll see how long I can go. But meanwhile, I do need to get some things quickly done. And we do have a young person here right now whose mom wrote to me right as I was getting ready to get on and said, "Hey, Carla, my daughter wants to join." And that's fine. However, there's no special invitations. Everyone can come. And I'm happy to have her here. And I hope that she will introduce herself and we will be able to carry on the show.
Yes.
And also, people, feel free to join my group, Learn English. Learn to speak English by speaking English with Carla Richmond. There will be special things there that are not on the show. As soon as I get my voice back and I am actually back to work like normal. And it's going to be a special thing for everyone who wants to learn to speak English and wants to work with me. So please join the group. The thing for the group is in the chat. And I'm sorry, I will let this person in, but we need to have his real name. And please, Huang, ask him for his Facebook name or we will need to remove him immediately. Okay, Shyla, can you please introduce yourself?
It's actually Ghalia.
Then why do you have another name there?
No, my name is Ghalia.
Ranila.
No, Ra,
Ra,
Lia.
Nia.
Yes.
Ra,
Ra,
Nia.
Lia.
What
No,
does
it's like, it means precious.
Ah, so your mom named you Precious.
No, my grandmother named me.
Ah, are you the first child in the family?
Yes.
And do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I have 3 brothers and I don't have any sister. I'm just one daughter of my mother and father.
Ah, you have a lot of work to do then.
Yes.
Okay, Huang, do you want to speak with her and I'll come back to her in a few moments?
Yes.
I need to get this taken care of.
So, Galia, hello.
Yes.
Galia,
Yes.
how are you today?
Yes, I'm extremely very busy. I was at my grandmother's home today.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So, when you go to school tomorrow?
Yes.
So, what is your
what?
What is your
What?
favorite subject?
My favorite subject is computer and maths.
Why do you love them?
I like computer because it's like practical and I like to do computer projects and graphic designing and video editing, etc. And I like maths because it is something like games. I enjoy to do.
Wow.
Where do you live?
Me, I live in Pakistan and the city Karachi.
Ah, how
Oh.
did you find out about the show?
By Rehan and Lawala.
Rayhan told you about it personally.
What? Yes.
Did Rayhan tell you about it personally, or did you learn about it on Facebook?
On Facebook.
Ah, okay. What does your mom do? Because I think Rayhan introduced us.
My mom, can you please repeat that?
Okay, hold on for one moment. Irfan, how
Okay.
old are you? Irfan, how old are you?
Assalamualaikum, ma'am. I am Irfan.
No, Irfan. Irfan, how old are you? How many years are you?
I am in 80.
Okay, then you can stay. You need to put on your camera, please, or I will remove you. Okay, it's not your turn yet. I will get back to you. You look older. That's why I asked. Okay. Put on your camera, please, and I'll get back to you. Okay, do you want to talk to her, please? I'm just getting this set up.
All right. So that's amazing, Galia. So
Yes.
what do you do for fun?
I make projects on Canva and Adobe Photoshop. I like to make templates and brochures. And I like to do video editing, and I also have a YouTube channel. So for my fun time, I used to do paintings, and I used to do my graphic work, and sometimes I edit my videos.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Radia, can you do me one big favor? I want you to speak. First of all, I want to be able to see your whole face. So when you go like this and I can't see your face, it makes it difficult.
Okay.
And number two, I want you to speak a little slower so we can understand you better. Okay? You're doing a great job. Keep on going. Okay, go ahead, please.
Okay.
All right.
Carla.
Yes. So Galia,
Yes.
that's amazing. That's amazing. But do you have any favorites outdoor activities?
Mm, yes. When I go to like, yes, sometimes I want to play like cricket and like these games, and I also love to do swimming whenever we go to like water like farmhouse, and I enjoy swimming as an outdoor activity.
Oh my God. So swimming, that's amazing.
Let me stop you for one moment. People are asking me to add you. I cannot add anyone. You need to download the Zoom app and come that way. There's nothing else I can do. Thank you. Go on.
So do you like shopping or go camping or other activities?
Yes, but I have not done ever camping.
Oh, you never gone camping?
No.
Oh, yes, people usually have that trip. I mean, field trip and go camping. Yep. Carla?
Our friend Russell, if you don't put your camera on, I will remove you. You cannot be here without a camera. Okay,
Assalamu
go on.
alaikum.
You may not talk yet. We're
Okay.
talking to Ron
Galia.
Galia.
Mm.
Okay.
Respected ma'am.
Ex-
Respected ma'am.
Yourself.
Excuse
Mute
me, or I will remove you. Okay, please. Okay, our friend Russell, I'm about to remove you because you do not keep your camera on. If you don't come and put your camera on and leave it on, I will remove you from the show. Okay, go on.
All right. So, Alpha, how many friends do you have? Ah,
Oh,
Galia.
like
Okay.
that.
Galia.
Yes.
Do you have any, who is the best friend? Can you tell us?
I have like, I like behave with everyone equally. Everyone is my friend in my school and in my class. And even I have my friends that left me, like they was my friend and they are my friend, but they are like they have left the school and they are like and they are not live in my area, but they live in my country, and I really miss them.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So how many classmates do you have?
I have 50 classmates.
Oh, so the class is very crowded.
Yes.
Right? Yes.
Yes.
So what kind of games do you usually play when you are at school?
Okay, so we have our PT period there and our sports day also. So I love to play basketball and football. I also play cricket and racket, but my favorite game is basketball and football.
Oh, really? Do you have the team, a club?
Yes, no, we have teams in our school. We make teams by ourselves.
So, do you have any kind of competition?
No, not yet, but hope so.
Oh, that's great. Doing exercise, playing sports here, people are really aware of that to improve their health. That's so important because when we are healthy, we can study better and we can do everything we like. But when we are unhealthy, the most important and we have to worry about that's our health. So that's why in our school today, we are practicing and doing and playing sport a lot. So, who is your favorite teacher? Galia.
It is my new school which I'm studying right now currently. So I don't know who is a favorite teacher, but like every teacher is good in the school.
Oh,
I
really?
cannot choose one.
Oh, you're not able to select one. Okay, no problem. Hopefully, when talking and communicating with some teacher, you can, oh, this teacher, I can talk more. And some teacher, I can talk less. So for me as well, for example, my English teachers, when I go at high school, I could talk with her more than other teachers. So I could say that's my favorite teacher. Yes. So, how about you can share something about your hometown? What is your favorite place you want to visit?
Yes, so my favorite place in Karachi is Seaview. That is in Clifton and it is near also. Like from my home, it will take like about 15 minutes. And there are like, there's a McDonald's in that area. And I just love that place because there are like there are, because it is sea view, so the cold winds are like blowing and I just love that breeze.
That's
Yes,
good.
that's my favorite place.
Oh, so Carla, are you about to visit Karachi? You should ask her.
I'm not talking about that yet publicly.
Okay. I have heard that your trip to Pakistan very soon. So I hope you can have some reference from her idea, her shares.
It is going to be very soon, but I'm not sure when. And because of that, I'm not going to be, I don't want to speak about it a lot now. But it's definitely, we've been talking about it for over 5 years, and finally we're getting to the point that it's going to happen.
Yeah, you should make it happen soon.
It's going to happen within the month.
Oh, really? Oh, you surprised me today.
I really don't want to be talking about it now. I said more than I was planning.
All right. Thank you. All right.
And I understand the interest, and it's coming up very soon.
Yeah, I guess so. So that's what I mentioned. Yes. Oh, Galia, your English is very amazing and beautiful. So I'm just curious. So, how long have you been? How long have you been studying English?
Okay, so my teachers have really helped me, and my mom too, and an author Aisha Marfani. I have taken classes of her, so that's why I have my English is so improved, and it is like 2 to 3 years, and I have working on my English. That's why.
Wow. I have to congratulate you with your 2 years, only 2 years. That's big achievement and improvement in it.
Your English is very good, but I want to know, and this is very important, are you also speaking Urdu?
Yes,
Okay.
that's my mother tongue. That's why.
Right. And I want to make sure that you don't stop speaking Urdu to speak English.
Yes,
Urdu is your culture, your way of life, and it's important that you continue speaking it. Okay. I feel very strongly about that, and I tell people that all the time. Okay, back to you, Hamam.
Yes, yes. So that's amazing. So only 2 years, but you are able to speak English confidently and fluently. So that's, inspiring a lot to other people. Isn't even my students here? Yeah, they should learn when observing you. Yes, with that's small, but you are able to speak English in front of the camera and everyone here. That's amazing. You are doing great job. You know that?
yes.
Yeah. So you should invite your friends to the show and we can talk and share more. Can you do that?
Thank you.
Can you do that when you invite your friend to the show with
Yes,
us?
yes.
Oh, we're waiting for that.
Okay.
And remember, there's also a show on Monday and Wednesday, and hopefully the show will be happening. Mainly because I will be traveling, there may be a break in the show for a tiny bit during the travel time. I'm not sure how we're going to set everything up yet, but do you have anything else you want to share with us?
No.
Did you share out the show? Now, if you're watching from, remove him. I'm tired of asking him to turn on his
Irfan.
camera. Or find out what the problem is. We're not going to have that happening. What was I going to say to you? What do you like? You like to study math and science, correct?
The math and computer.
Math and computer. Have you been following Rayhan for a long time?
Yes.
Well, I'm so glad you got here today. I'm so glad you got here. Do you have anything else you want to share today?
No, can you wait a minute?
For what?
No, okay, I'm fine.
Wait a moment for.
No.
Okay, anything else?
No, thank you.
Okay. Let's let in, you need to go let in Irfan and see what his story is, why he keeps going on and off of camera.
Maybe he's facing internet connection problem.
I have a feeling that's what it is. I just thought about that. Irfan, please put on your cap.
Yeah, connection problem.
Yeah. Okay, this guy looks a little too old. Muhammad Rafiq, how old are you?
Carla, I'm 20 years old.
Really?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Can you please introduce yourself? You look a lot older than 20.
No, if I'm looking, but I'm not, to be honest.
Okay, can you sit up straight?
Yeah, sure.
You're in a classroom now. You don't lay back in bed when you're in.
Okay. Is it okay now?
Much better. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah. So my name is Muhammad Rafiq from Pakistan. Basically, I'm a high school student, which is called a university in Pakistan, and I'm doing my bachelor degree in Bachelor of Science in the Faculty of Physics, especially the subject what is called physics, a science subject. And apart from that, I'm also a freelancer, selling my services all over the world through international marketplaces like Fiverr, Upwork, and many more marketplaces, and sell my services to the all clients from the US, from the UK, and from it means from all over the world. So this is the intro, or you can say the description about me.
Okay, one very quick correction. When you go to a party, do you say, hey, I am Muhammad Rafiq, and this is my introduction, or do you just say, hey, hi, I am who I am?
It is like it depend on the situation, and whenever it required. So I would prefer whenever you enter to any place, or just like in this particular meeting. So I would suggest you just say, hi, I'm Muhammad Rafiq, and this is that's enough. And whenever anyone asks, just like you asked from me that please introduce yourself, so I think there you need to introduce yourself, or tell us about you in like 10 or 11 sentences, so people know about you, who actually you are.
Exactly. Do you need, once you've introduced yourself, do you need to tell to someone, hey, that's my introduction?
Yeah. What should I say?
You don't need to say anything. You just introduced yourself.
Okay. Okay.
All you
Fine to
have,
be.
it's, have you ever heard me say, hey, I am Carla. I am the host of the Learn English by Speaking English class, blah, blah, blah. And that's my introduction.
I think nobody asked from you that Carla, please introduce yourself. But you asked from me that Rafiq, please introduce yourself. So at the end, I think that sentence was required to be.
Not necessarily, because you already did it.
Okay.
You
Okay.
don't
Good. Okay.
ever need to tell someone, introduce myself. I feel very badly about Irfan. He must be having really bad computer problems. I hope he hears me say that he should come back either today or another time. So what, I'm sorry, I know you were talking, but I was kind of busy with some things I needed to do in the background. What is your favorite thing to study?
Hmm. I think my academic studies. I study physics, so I like to, read the physics and science related books, and also, I like to read the communication books. That how can I make my communication skill better, and how can I enhance my business related skills, and to grow myself, and um, you know get some
Oh,
very nice result.
what made you want to come to this show?
I know, Carla. I joined this meeting 3 or 4 times, before. So it is like my fifth time. I am not regularly coming, but whenever I get some time or any break from the work and studies, so I think this is the best place, or the platform where you can speak and share your thoughts. Yeah, and the main thing is whenever just like I use the word introduction, so you pointed that and make the correction that I don't need to use this word. So I think this is the best place where Carla is checking your skill and trying to help to better communication. So this is why I entered to this meeting, and I really appreciate your work, the work you are doing.
Oh, I really appreciate you saying that. Where did you find the show? Did you find it from Rehan Alwala? You actually, did you tell us that you're from Karachi?
I am from Quetta.
Quetta is in Balochistan, right?
Yeah, Balochistan.
Well, I'm learning. See, I made a mistake. I called Balochistan Balochistan. But that's also a lesson in the sounds. If you've heard me say, the sounds are different, sounds and symbols are a little different in English than they are in Urdu. So I look at it from my viewpoint, you look at it from your viewpoint, and somehow we all learn from each other.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Huang, do you want to ask him anything?
Yes, Muhammad.
Hi, hello.
Hello. I just want to ask you the same question. What do you do for fun?
For fun, I just make videos on the TikTok and saying some interesting, funny videos. And each Friday, I play cricket with my colleagues, and also with my like-minded people. I sit with them and do some chit chat, and and also with my classmates. I do chit chat every time because they are not my classmates, they are just like my family members. So I love them, all of them. And this is how I make my life keep going, and not being very stressed, or I can say being to just involve yourself in those stress and anxiety. So for the to avoid from those things, I think fun and sitting with your friends and chit chat and kidding every time with your colleagues and your friends, and especially with your family members. I think these are the few fundamentals which make your life happy and keep moving.
Yeah, well said. That's amazing. Obviously, we need friends and people to share, to talk, to release stress. Of course, obviously, for me as well. So that's why I need friends to talk and to communicate like this. Yeah. So,
Okay. By the way, what do you do for fun and for living?
oh, for living, I'm a teacher. Okay. For fun, for me, traveling here to visit my parents and my relatives. Also, it's my hobby as well. Whenever I get free time, I will visit them and travel outside to to broaden my mind as well. Yes,
That's good to hear.
yes. So, Muhammad, why do you study English? I'm just curious.
I'm not studying English, rather than because I am a science student. So basically, the English is every important for every man, and from everyone, for everyone. The reason is because the English is like an international language, and it helps you to grow in your life. In the journey of life, you need to communicate with the your with the people which are not English spoken, or you can't understand their language. Just like the people in Pakistan, if they want to communicate with the people of China or US or any other country, so if they don't know the English, English is nothing, it is just an language. Because why it has a lot of importance, the English, the only reason I would say is because it is an international language. So just like in our country there are like thousands of people. Hmm. Like three or four languages, different languages, but but Urdu is our national language. So everybody needs to focus on national language, and everyone, can speak natively Urdu. Just like that, if you want to communicate or talk with the international people, so in that case, I would say English plays a very important role. So this is why, or this is something make interesting, or make you to be able to read or communicate with the people to learn the English. This is the importance. And
Ma- Rafiq, do you have some noise in your background because there's some feedback? Do you have your Facebook page open?
no, I'm also facing the same issue. I'm just here in the meeting, so the Facebook window is already, off. I'm not there, but in the middle, I also feel these some words are repeating or echo. But now I think it's clear.
Is someone watching you on another device in your room?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Huang, continue. You're doing
Yes,
a good job.
yes. So, what is the most difficult things for you when you study English?
Can you please repeat? Because there are some
What is the
signal issues.
most difficult thing, like a spoken English or writing or something, is not easy for you when you study English?
For me, I think I am quite good in writing, but when it comes to communication, or I say verbal or speaking, I face some issues most of the time whenever I'm talking to my clients. So and whenever there is a language barrier, so client can't understand what I'm saying, and I'm not being able to get his points or her points, what she is talking about. So there, this is the place, or there comes a difficulty for me to communicate with them. So but with the passage of time, now I'm like 20 years old, but I have deal with the people from 25 countries. And just like I have 238 or 35 international clients. So with the passage of time, I can clearly see or analyze that my communication skill and my speaking power is improving day by day. It cannot be done or improved in just a single day, that you come in a meeting and say everything, and after the meeting you will be like a native English speaker. But you need to practice the things and be consistent with the learning. Mm, so after some time you will analyze or observe, there will be a very clear improvement in your language, whether it is English or any other language. So this is the main difficulty, I would say. I feel sometime whenever I am talking to any international client, to get his requirements, or to keep my to explain my thoughts and missing points in his or her project. So there is some barriers, but I'm trying my best to improve these barriers and this gap.
All right. That's, yeah, understandable. But what have you done to improve your spoken English?
Just as I said, I talk most of the time to my clients. This is the thing, I think I just do, but on my side, I think I'm not doing that much practice, which is to be honest, I should do. And on the basis of that, I would like to ask from you, how you rate my communication skill or speaking
Oh,
power out of 10.
No.
first of all, we never rate anyone's communication skill. That is not the reason you come here. You come here to gain your confidence. If I said you were great and got, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm having such trouble with your name. And if I
It's
wasn't
okay.
good, it would not encourage anyone to learn. So you want a rating, but a rating is who you are. And it doesn't matter, because you are growing, you are learning. And when you are learning, you don't need to be rated. That whole system is such junk. All you need to do is to practice. And when anyone asks me this, I will never answer that question. In fact, I think I'm even going to stop telling people they have beautiful English, because it doesn't matter. Every person is an individual. Every person learns by themselves at their own rate. And that's what it is about. It's not about anything else. So please don't ask me to rate you.
Okay, got
It's
it.
not fair to anyone.
Okay, thank you for your guidance. Thank you.
And I'm sorry that young lady left, because I was going to tell her we're going to be here for only for 5 more minutes. And I would like to hear what she has to say about it. But how long? You've been with me for a long time. Have I ever rated your English?
No, not yet.
And why? I think you know the answer to this.
Yes, because everyone has their different levels to move, and they are perfect with themselves. Yeah, they are unique and perfect with themselves. I'm perfect, Hương, and you are perfect with yourself. So here we are learning and improving, and learning and every day. So that's why grading is not necessary. So,
Right, grades are not important. What is important is your own self-confidence. And I will not grade anyone. I will not tell someone you're good and you're not, because it doesn't make any difference. Does that answer your question, Muhammad Rafi? Do you want us
Yes,
to call you?
I got it.
What do you want us to call you, Muhammad, Muhammad Rafiq, or just Rafiq?
I would like to call or with my full name, Mohammad Rafiq.
Do your friends call you Muhammad Rafiq?
Some of them called, but some of them are Kharus and they don't call me. They just call Rafiq. But the good people called me Muhammad Rafiq.
So you prefer being called the whole name?
Yeah. I think everyone like that.
Okay. We're going to end the show now to protect my voice with the hopes that I can do it tomorrow. So, and I need to be well for the next few weeks. So can we all wave goodbye? Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow at
Okay, but Carla, hello.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
listening.
Carla, I really appreciate the work you are doing, especially for us, for the Pakistani people, that you are trying to enhance their skills and giving them the confidence to come into in this meeting and can speak everything without any stress and any pressure and gain some confidence level. And I know English is not our mother language or mother tongue, so there will be some issues, some lack of grammar, some lack of vocabularies, but the the thing you are providing, or you are just trying to make any difference for these Pakistani guys, I mean us, you are giving a very huge opportunity and helping us. I'm really thankful to you, whatever you are doing for us. Thank you so much. I really appreciate what you are doing for us especially in this age, because in this age, especially your age, nobody, I think, do these meetings every single day, very consistent, and helping or correcting every single mistake of the speaker, or the meeting member here. And I really appreciate, personally, I'm very thankful to you, and thank you so much what you are doing for us.
You're welcome. I don't know what else to say. Someone else just joined us, but he does not have his camera on, and I will need to remove him unless he puts it on now.
Anas, please.
Anas,
Put on your
I
camera.
need to leave. If you're not going to put on your camera, I will remove you. You don't need to be here.
Anas,
Please,
I think
I
just
can take
open.
Muhammad Rafiq, I can take care of this. I am about to go off air. Can you, how old are you? Honest, how old are you? If you're not going to answer, I'm just going to go off air. How old are you?
I'm 18.
Okay. We
Yeah.
are,
Yes.
you can quickly introduce yourself, and I am going to
Yes,
be
sure.
this.
So this is Anas.
You know what? I can't
Yeah.
talk.
So this is Anas, and as I said, I'm 18 and college student as well. So I'm studying humanities.
Very good. Honest, I need to go off air right now. Is there
Alright.
anything that you want to share?
I would just like to appreciate what you're doing. I've been watching your videos for like 2 weeks, and I appreciate what you're doing for the kids, especially. I hope you keep doing it.
I
That's
will keep doing it, but I'm not feeling my best today. And I just wanted to come in and do a show. Is there anything
There's
else?
some problem with the signals, I guess. That's why maybe
Okay, I am ending the show
Alright.
now.
Okay.
Where are you from, Honest?
Yeah, I'm from Karachi.
You're from Karachi. Okay.
Yes.
How?
Okay.
Where did you find out about the show?
Where did I find out about this show? I usually watch videos of Rehan Allah Wala, sometimes. So I get to know about you. I've seen your picture with him. So I thought I was just scrolling to your profile and then saw that you are doing this great thing. So I thought one day I'll
Thank,
join it. Yeah,
thank you so much. I will be, you can come
no problem.
tomorrow. I have a show tomorrow at 9 o'clock, as long as I have a voice. And we're going to wave goodbye now.
All right.
And I
I
will
would love
see
to.
you.
Okay. Have a good one. Have a good one. Okay,
Bye.
you too. Everybody here.